Hundreds of San Jose homeowners are, what happened? There we go, a little glitch. Hundreds of San Jose homeowners are getting ready to increase their equity. There's a first-time homebuyer program that San Jose put out back in the 90s, and this first-time homebuyer program helped with their down payment. So literally they took 20% equity down for a down payment, and it's considered a loan. And now it started off in the 90s, and on April 8th, the San Jose City decided to unanimously lower it from 70% to 85%. They gave them 15% equity in their buy share, virtually half of the down payment assistance. So more than 400 first-time home buyers who participated in the program will go from owing 70% to their home's equity to 85%. I think that's awesome. That's a good way to use money in our coffers. I think so. Look, not all of us got to do it. Some of us had higher paying jobs. If you qualified for a down payment assistant program, this is awesome for you, and congratulations. Jump on this right away. The caveat is you have to stay there for 30 years. And I think right now you can't even refinance, so you're kind of stuck with it. But they're also talking about, their director of the city housing department said they recommend increasing the equity share from the loss. But they're also saying that we could look into letting those homeowners refinance if they can qualify for a lower first loan. I think that's awesome. So thank you, San Jose, for doing something good. There you go. And the link is in my blog. You can go check out my blog anytime you want. The link is in the copy down below the description. This is Cupertino House of the Week. Not my listing. I wish it was. $3.8 million, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,700 square feet, built in 1963. And that's right where it is, right down the street from De Anza College on Sherrill Ave. Used to have friends that lived over that way. They all scattered to the winds. This is a beautiful home, guys. This is completely updated, but I think this one decreased in price. And they did not put a floor plan in, so you can't really tell the floor plan, but I can tell you that. Let's take a look at that kitchen real quick. Yeah, the kitchen is pretty blocked out. They were smart there was originally like a hallway right here, so they blocked that out and pushed the kitchen out. So smart for them to do that. And this I was going to say it was lower. This is the list price decrease. The one on Curtis Ave, this is Willow Glen House of the Week. Curtis Ave, not my listing, 6-bedroom, 3 and 1/2 baths, 4,100 square feet, built in 1947, and over a quarter acre of land. No, just about a quarter acre. And it's walking distance to Lincoln Ave. So let's take a quick look inside. Nice pool. I don't even know what the front of the house looks like until you get to like 7th or 8th picture, which whatever, that's up to them. And then they box brownied it. I don't know. I kind of like this over this. I like the fact that they angled it away so that the tree doesn't, like this one right here. This makes it look really small, but it's a large house. Single story, beautiful kitchen. Love that table. I have a friend that makes that. And I love this right here. It's all window. I think they show you where it's all completely open. This one shows one part where it's completely open. That is awesome. I love the fact that you can just completely open your downstairs to your friends and have a massive indoor-outdoor party. That is pretty cool. Nice that you put a floor plan. Thank you very much, whoever listed this. It's very few and far between that you see people that take care about this. But you can see that the original house was this, and they tilted it for some reason, and then they pushed it all the way back. Kind of like the Winchester Mystery House. Luxury Home of the Week is Pacific Ave. Got to get moving here. $27 million. Wish it was my listing. This is in San Francisco, 6-bedroom, 6 and 2/2 bath, almost 10,000 square feet, built in 1910. Brownstone, maybe, not sure, but it's really close to the Presidio. So it's really nice. And let's take a look inside real quick. I have 2 minutes. This is a mansion, guys. This is beautiful. Look at that view. Worth every penny, guys. Let's go take a look. If you could cut a check for $32 million, let's go take a look at it. Skip that. 12 Bay Area sales report, 2,100 sales so far, almost 2,200 sales year to date, 17th week, and we are at $5.3 billion in sales. Crazy. The average sales price in Santa Clara County is 2.4 and San Mateo is almost at 2.6. One thing I want to point out is Napa, 200 homes sold. San Benito, 151. One of those were mine. In contract this week, we had 167 homes under contract this last week in Santa Clara County. I talked to a buddy of mine that's an appraiser up in Sacramento, and Santa Clara sales volume and numbers and everything outpaced